Welcome to Lotus Student Mentors channel. In this session, we are going to study as a playlist of design and analysis of algorithm. We are going to study today what is algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but a step-by-step procedure for or formula for solving a problem. It is very simple to understand what is algorithm. Suppose we consider to prepare any item, foodstuff in a kitchen. If we want to prepare a rice, then what to do? We have to raw rice should be washed. After that, we have to boil around half an hour. Then after that, we have to turn it off the stove. Here, the raw material, that is rice, the rice raw material is known as the input, and the process, the rules, set of rules, such a way that the rice will be cooked, that is called boiled rice. Then the boiled rice is known as preparation of the rice. The procedure for preparing the rice is known as the algorithm, and that is the set of rules, and the output is the boiled rice. Similarly, for every program, for every output, for an algorithm means it is a step-by-step procedure or formula for solving a problem. What it consists of? It consists of a finite set of rules, finite set of instructions, or finite sequence of well-defined instructions is very, very important. Here the finiteness means, what is the finite? It is the characteristics of algorithm. And what is output and input? This is the output, desired output, goal, that is the goal, and for a given input. Input is also one of the characteristic. In the next video, we will study the characteristics of algorithm. Now, these are the important keywords. The keywords are finite sequence and output and input. These are the three keywords or three important tokens for algorithm. And next, algorithm can be expressed in various forms. There are various forms. One is natural language, another one is pseudocode or programming languages. The pseudocode can also be called as algorithm, and we will study what is the difference between pseudocode or programming also. Pseudocode is one of the type of, whereas programming languages such as C++, Python, Java, C#, C#, etc. These are all. And what about natural language? The natural language can be the mother tongue, can be any natural language. That is also an algorithm. The next step is that algorithm can also, another definition of the algorithm is the sequence of the steps, as I mentioned here, that define a systematic solution to a problem. What it is required? It is required a input, processes, and produces an output. That is an algorithm. And very important is that it is a fundamental concept in computer science and engineering. Next, coming to example of algorithm, if you suppose we want to find out the largest number in an array, there are the 5 steps are there. The step 1, start with the finite element as the maximum. Step 2, compare each element with the current maximum. And the third one is that we are going to update the maximum number by comparing if the larger number is found. Otherwise, what we have to do, we have to go for repeat the steps 1 to 3 and finally return the maximum value. This is the procedure step for an example of an algorithm. Then coming to algorithm in design and analysis. Now there are two things are there. One is algorithm in design and algorithm in analysis. What is algorithm in design? Algorithm in design means creating efficient solution for problems, whereas algorithm for analysis consists of two things. One is time complexity, another one is space complexity. What is the time complexity? Here in algorithm analysis, we are going to find out the performance. The keyword is the performance. That performance should be in terms of, one is time complexity, another one is space complexity. Time complexity means compiling time or running time, whereas combination of compiling and running time, whereas space complexity, how much it stores, availability is required in RAM, or how much it will be stored, how much is the space, memory is required for the particular algorithm. That is what algorithm analysis. Design means creating efficient solution, that the design. So that's why these two combinations is known as algorithms. That is a design and analysis of algorithms is very, very important in undergraduate examinations. When they will ask define the design and analysis of algorithms, then we have to write these two points. Now coming to execution process, there are 5 steps are there. Step 1 is identify the problem. Step 2 is define input and outline steps. and step 4 execute algorithm, and finally obtain output. These complete 5 steps includes input, process and output. What is the input here? Identifying the problem and define input. These are the 1 and 2 considered under input, whereas outline steps, the steps which is included in the process, and executing the algorithm, 3 and 4 process, and finally 5th step is the obtain output. Let us go to importance of algorithmic design. The mainly why it is required, because it directly impacts the efficiency and effectiveness of software solutions. And another one is that well designed algorithms and poorly designed algorithm, there are two things are there. Well designed algorithm reduce the time and space and complexity of the solution, whereas the poorly designed, it increase the time and space, time and complexity. That is the importance of algorithm. As I mentioned, well designed means efficient design, and poorly designed. Poorly designed leads to excessive resource and consumption. Well designed leads to reduce the time and space complexity for larger problems. These are the two things are important. That is the importance of algorithmic design. Or whenever we are going for designing the algorithms, we have to consider it should reduce the time and space complexity, and another one very important for larger solution of the problems for efficient performance. Coming to application of the algorithms, I am going to display here there are 10 types of algorithms, and particularly the application and what type of algorithm is required. We are going to study in detail the types of algorithms step by step in pseudocode form or Python programming, but here these applications part or uses of the algorithms are very important, such a way that we can know the two things. One is what is the type of algorithm for a particular application. Now pathfinding and navigation, especially in artificial and machine learning, the pathfinding and navigation, it is required a search algorithm, whereas natural languages, search trees algorithms, game playing, minimax and alpha beta proving, whereas computer vision, heuristic search algorithm. Coming to robotics and automation systems, again A star and discuss algorithm for robot path planning, and self-driving cars, we need again a search algorithm. Coming to third, healthcare and medical diagnosis, the disease diagnosis, Bayesian networks and heuristic search, medical image processing, genetic algorithm, optimization algorithms, whereas drug discovery, that is simulated annealing and local search algorithms. Coming to fourth application, that is computer networks and cyber security. For routing algorithm, there is Discras and Bellman-Ford algorithm, network security, BFS and DFS. What is the BFS? Breadth first search and depth first search algorithms. This is the part of we will study in data structures also. This is BFS and DFS search algorithms. That is for especially for network security. For what purpose? Intrusion detection and threat analysis. For data compression, that Huffman coding algorithm is required for reducing the data size in communication system. Coming to fifth application, that is operations research and optimization. There are again very important in operations research. It is related to mechanical engineering and electrical engineering, any production industries. One is supply chain management, that is heuristic search algorithm is required, and another one is called manufacturing optimization, that is genetic algorithm for production line efficiency. Now coming to the sixth one is the finance and business intelligence. In finance, immediately what will come? Mainly stock market prediction. Another one is fraud detection and portfolio optimization. For stock market prediction, that machine learning search strategies and fraud detection, here it is generically mentioned. There are very various stock market prediction machine learning algorithms are very required. Whereas for fraud detection, as I mentioned, BFS, breadth first search, and DFS, depth first search algorithms, and for anomaly detection and transactions, whereas portfolio optimization, genetic and simulated annealing algorithms for investor strategies. That seventh one comes under computational biology and bioinformatics. What is that? DNA sequence alignment, protein structure prediction, and epidemiology. That is for dynamic programming. The dynamic programming, there are two types are there, Needleman, Wunsch and Smith-Waterman, that is protein structure prediction, local search and genetic algorithms, whereas epidemiology, search based models for disease spread prediction. Now eighth one is that e-commerce and recommendation systems, search engines. What is search engine? Google search engine. What type of algorithm? PageRank algorithm. That whereas another one is personalized recommendations, that is collaborative filtering in Netflix, especially movies, Amazon and YouTube. Ad targeting, if you want to add targeting application, that is AI driven heuristic optimization for digital marketing. Coming to ninth one, transportation urban planning application of algorithms. There are three types are here, that is one for traffic optimization, airline, another one airline scheduling, and third one is ride sharing services. Ride sharing servicing is that optimization Uber, Ola, etc. That is for Lyft and all. These are all route matching ride sharing algorithms. And airline scheduling, constant satisfaction problems, flight routing planning, there are certain algorithms. Now again, A star and discross and machine learning for smart traffic lights, very very important algorithms are especially A star and discross. And 10th one finally, that is the space exploration and scientific computing. Again, path planning and space missions. A star search algorithm is for in Mars rover navigation, and astrophysical simulations, Monte Carlo methods in galaxy formation studies. And final one is that climate modeling, AI driven heuristic search for weather prediction. These are all importance of algorithms. We have seen the importance of algorithms, so that the importance of algorithms are through the applications of algorithms for particular application, particular algorithm is highly applicable. That's why the algorithms can be in the form of pseudocode, or it can be in the form of Java, it can be C++, it can be Python language, but the language can be, but the concepts, the algorithms are so important for all for applications. Thank you for watching.